I just want to take a bit of time and just yap about this fight card that's on tomorrow. Because I've not felt this way about a pay-per-view in a long, long time. Ever, probably. Because this could be, and probably will be, card of the year. Especially on paper, anyway. I mean, you look at the start of 2025, it was fucking a bit shit, wasn't it? It was a bit shit. It was a bit dead. Dead in the water. People, Data promised so many big things for 2025. And only in the second half we really started to get going. We have Tuporia and Oliveira. We had fucking Holloway and Poirier, which was a fucking solid fight. And then Hamzat DDP. But like I say, all of these, like second half of the year-ish. The start of 25 was terrible. We started off with, I believe it was Macy Barber versus Erin Blanchfield. I believe that was the start of the year. And if it wasn't, then it was a different fight night main event, which was a woman's fight. I'm pretty sure it was that one. And it wasn't looking good, was it? It wasn't looking good for 25. And then we got this card. I just want to yap about it. I'm so excited. I've not spoken about Merab and Corey Sandhagen and an awful lot, but man, I rewatched Merab vs. Umar yesterday, and it's just I fucking love him. I love Merab so much. People say, "Oh, he's boring." He's not. He's so entertaining, and he's such a funny guy as well. It's gonna. I mean, we'll just go slide by slide, right? So we'll start off with this one. Obviously, in the main event. Just seeing this gets me hyped, bro. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it. I actually can't wait for it. This is gonna be such a grudge match because not only is it Alex trying to get his belt back, but they genuinely don't like each other, bro. There's actual beef and drama. There's never really been that for Alex. You know what I mean? There's never really been a whole lot of drama in a build up to it. And Alex Pereira, him and Izzy. They kind of have a rivalry, but it was mostly respectful. Mostly respectful for the most part, anyway. But this is just like, there's actual beef here. There's beef. We could see Alex come back and get his belt back. How great of a story that would be, and then go up and fight Tom Aspinall. Or we can get Magomed Ankalaev to win this fight and be the only guy that really rattled and got in the head of Alex. Because whether Alex wants to admit it or not, Ank is in his head rent-free. He's living there. Alright, he needs to be paying Alex a fucking hefty rent fee. You know what I mean? But God, as soon as these two stare down, man, and we see these shots of them getting ready to go, oh, it's going to be so fucking awesome, man. And obviously the co-main. Merab says he wants to knock out Corey Sandhagen. He wants to knock him out. Is Merab going to knock him out? Is he going to get a finish? Like he did in his last fight. He got a finish on Sean. He got a submission, didn't he? No one thought he would. I didn't think he would. I thought it was going to be another decision win for Merab, doing what he usually does. But he got a finish against Sean, and now he's calling for a knockout against Corey Sandhagen. That would be unbelievable. Could you imagine if Merab... Because he rocked Umar. I think people forget. Merab rocked Umar. Really bad. Really bad. And if Merab pounced on that, he probably could have finished him if he pounced on it, but he didn't really. But Merab rocked Umar. It's going to be difficult with Corey because he's got the reach, he's got the height, he's got all the attributes needed to keep Merab at bay. But can he do it? Can he keep at bay the machine? And can Merab go for these takedowns that he's been doing on everyone else and not eat a flying knee? So many things for all of these fights, like. We go back to the first one, the main event. Can Alex knock out Ank? Or is Ank in Alex's head too much? There's so many questions to ask. Can Alex overcome the mental warfare that Ank is playing on him? Which, like I say, whether he wants to admit it or not. He's in his head. And Ank doesn't really care all that much. He just wants to go in there and get the job done. Can Merab get these takedowns that he gets on everyone? Or is he going to shoot from too far out and eat a knee? Is Corey going to be able to stuff these takedowns off Merab? Or is Merab going to shock everyone and knock out Corey Sandhagen like he says that he wants to do? And then we go on to my main event. Is Yuri going to be able to handle Khalil's leg kicks? Is he going to be able to avoid the big overhand rights from Khalil? Is Khalil going to be able to keep up with Yuri? Is he going to be able to land on Yuri with his new head movement? Is he going to be able to avoid Yuri's unorthodox strikes? Is he going to last to the third round? Oh, God. So many questions. And this, for me, Yuri versus Khalil, is going to be is my most anticipated fight all year. As soon as this shit got announced, I was hyped as fuck. I've been counting down the days, bro. It's been months since that Dana White live stream when we got Ank versus Alex, Merab versus Sean, Yuri versus Khalil, and Tom Aspinall versus Garn, all on one live stream. I've been counting down the days, and it's finally here, bro. I'm so fucking excited. I can't explain to you how excited I am for this fight, especially. Like, is Khalil legit, or was he able to just do what he did to Alex because Alex was ill and injured? Or is he a legit guy, or is Jamal Hill just shit? Same with Yuri. Well, I mean, Yuri's won the belt, so we know he's legit, but can Yuri withstand this guy that beats people like he owes them money? There's so many questions for each of these fights. That's what makes it so interesting and so exciting. That's why I'm so pumped, because each fight has so many questions that needs answering. And I'll answer them now. Can Alex knock out Ankalaev? And are Ankalaev's mind games going to play a factor in this fight? I don't think Alex will knock out Ankalaev, because I think he's too emotional and he's not focused. He just isn't focused at all. He went to a haunted house last week, for fuck's sake. Or this week even. This week, he went to a haunted house. Or was it I don't know. It doesn't really matter when it was. He still fucking did it, didn't he? He still fucking went to a haunted house. We need a drama. God. Ank's been locked in. He's just take it more seriously. And Alex has hinted at the fact that he finds it hard to cut weight to 205. He said, I don't know how long my body can cut to 205 for. It's not a good sign. Can Merab get these takedowns on Corey Sandhagen? Can Corey Sandhagen defend the takedowns or land a flying knee? I think Merab's going to get this one done. I think Merab's going to get it done. Decision. I don't think he's going to knock out Corey. If he does, Corey's arguably better than Sean O'Malley at striking. So who knows? Because Merab was actually outstriking Sean. So I guess we'll see how Corey does. But I think Merab's getting this done. And can Khalil knock out Yuri? Because he's not winning him on points. I don't think. He's not quick enough. His output's not that high. Can Yuri sustain these? Can Yuri take these leg kicks from Khalil? I think so. I think they're going to hurt. But I think with Yuri, how he moves around, they'll be harder to land on Yuri. And I think Yuri's just too quick for Khalil. He's just going to land on him, bro. But I am picking Yuri via decision. If you've seen my previous videos, then you know. But I'm just so excited. We haven't seen a card like this in such a long time, and it's really needed, because UFC has been fucking dead. It's been fucking dead recently, and I'm pumped, man. And I don't sound like it, but I'm tired from work, but I am pumped. I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow, do a fucking hefty leg day, smash my legs to smithereens. And then we're going to watch the best fight card of the year. And this right here, this fight, I'm calling it now. Fight of the year. Fight of the year. And even if it's not, it's going to be my fight of the year, because this is where Yuri Prohaska knocks out, well, doesn't knock out, but beats up Khalil Bumtree. I don't know what you guys think about this fight card. I'm just so fucking excited for it. So many questions for each of these fights that are going to be answered. I'm pumped. Just a little bit of a yap session. Nothing too serious. I hope you enjoyed. I am going to be going live the fight card. I am going to be standing up for this fight because I can't watch this sitting down. I just can't do it. I'll be stood up the whole time for this fight because I'm that pumped. So if you want to see me freak out over this fight, come and join. But yeah, like and subscribe. Links down below. Become a member today. Until next time, I'll see you in a bit, guys. Goodbye.